So you turn on the TV excited to watch Olympic curling. But after a while you say, wait a minute, this curling looks different. That's because it is, kind of. It's mixed doubles curling, introduced at the Olympic Games in 2018. It's a little complicated, but we can explain. We're USA Curling, and we're here to help. The scoring in mixed doubles is the same as traditional curling. When an end is finished, teams want to have their stones closer to the center of the house or rings than their opponent. Players deliver the stone just like they would in four-person curling. There's sweeping, and there's still plenty of yelling. First, teams have two players instead of four, one female athlete and one male athlete, which shouldn't be hard to remember since it's called mixed doubles. Each end starts with two stones already positioned in play. The team with last rock, that's the hammer, has one of their stones placed at the back of the 4-foot ring in the house, while the team without last rock has a stone placed in front of the house on the center line. No stone in play, including the stones placed in position at the start of the end, can be removed from play prior to the delivery of the fourth stone of an end. Impress your friends by saying, yeah, you can't make a takeout until the fourth delivered rock of the end. Every end starts with the same setup, except when the team with last rock elects to use their power play. When they do, one stone is positioned in the rings, and the other stone is placed in front of the house to the side of the center line, a corner guard. When you see it, sound like a pro by announcing, look at that! There's a corner guard, so the team with hammer must be using their power play. Instead of 8, teams throw 5 rocks each end in mixed doubles. One player delivers the first and 5th rocks of the end, and the other player throws the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th stones of each end. Teams are allowed to switch this up throughout a game, but you'll see most stick with the same order. The teammate not throwing will either stand in the house holding a brush for a target, like in traditional curling, or start beside the thrower during the delivery of the stone. Most often, that's what you'll see, the brusher at the same end as the thrower, ready to sweep. Throwers can also jump up and sweep the stone they just delivered. In the 4-person version of curling at the Olympics, games are 10 ends, but mixed doubles contests are 8 ends. An entire game takes less time to complete, fewer delivered stones each end, and fewer ends overall. You could call the pace of play brisk. There are lots of rocks in play in mixed doubles and usually lots of scoring. When a team is behind, say, they may be down, but it's hard to protect a lead in mixed doubles. Then when a team comes back and scores a lot of points in one end, you're the pro in the room. The athletes at the Olympic Games have spent years training for this moment, and pros know that winning at curling's highest levels is really hard. They also know that curling of any kind is a ton of fun. So go to find a curling club near me at usacurling.org and discover a place to play in your area. You might not make the next Olympics, but you'll probably become sort of obsessed with the sport once you try it. Sign up for a Learn to Curl. Get out on the ice and try sliding and yelling at your friends and trying to make the shots you saw on TV. Before long, you'll be watching curling like a pro and playing it sort of like one. Two draws are complete as mixed doubles teams from across the country compete to represent the United States at the World Championship this April in Switzerland. From Madison and Bob Suter's Capital Ice Arena, it's day one, draw 3 of the 2022 USA Curling Mixed Doubles National Championship. I'm Dean Gemmel alongside Joe Calabrese of the 12th End Sports Network, and our feature game has Claire Moores and Lance Wheeler taking on Sydney Mullaney and Chase Sinnott. Mullaney and Sinnott, young players in the national team program, while Moores and Wheeler had an impressive run in Wausau at the last Mixed Doubles Nationals. Joe, this matchup looks about as even as a game gets in the early rounds of a triple knockout. What do you think is going to make the difference here?
You know, I think Morris and Wheeler are probably the closest that the USA Curling program has as to mixed doubles specialists. I think that they have a very good opportunity here to do very well in this event. But you've got Sydney Mullaney and Chase Sinnott, who both have the advantage of being involved in the USA High Performance program, and for that reason, I think I give them just an even chance as well.
Well, there you go, summed up by Joe Calabrese. And opening rock on its way here, Claire Moores, Lance Wheeler with the brush down.
Weight's really good. It's all there.
It's looking pretty good here.
Little tap.
Right to the button area.
Little tap.
That opening shot considered so key in mixed doubles. That's a good one. Shrinks the scoring area, freezes directly on the stone belonging to Mullaney and Sinnott at the back of the forefoot. This is Sydney Mullaney with her first of this game.
All right, line's good.
Wasting no time. In mixed doubles, teams get 22 minutes of thinking time,
fine.
which isn't very much, so it's a high-paced game.
Each team throws 5 stones per end. 1 stone is placed, 2 stones are placed before they begin play.
Good.
Team with last rock gets a rock at the back of the forefoot. The team without last rock has a centerline guard.
Both these teams making it look pretty easy to get to that button area.
Moores puts the broom down for Lance Wheeler. They are known for Lance chases most rocks himself to sweep, as opposed to some teams that will have the brusher next to the thrower. Moores and Wheeler, another team out here that are testing their relationship with mixed doubles curling. They're partners on and off the ice.
Well, they've been at it for a little bit, so they must have figured out how to make it work.
I guess so. Lance Wheeler, his first of this opening end.
Okay.
We saw Wheeler and Wausau playing with Jed Bruddage's rink.
They actually made it to the Olympic trials, where they had I think they would admit, forgettable performance in Omaha. Tough field, of course, and they were the team that went winless.
Just pulled the string. I think leave it staggered.
That'll chap off.
Sorry. Distance, like a small tap.
Wheeler, a great sweeper, but
So we can
couldn't
sit
bring
two.
his stone into the
Can we
house.
not sit 2 by sitting on it?
I don't think so.
Okay, then a little tap. Yep.
Chase
I
Sinnott
like
playing
it. You got
with
this.
Sydney Mullaney here. They're both products of the Broomstones Junior Curling Program in Boston, or just outside of Boston. A lot of good players come out of Broomstones, one of the largest junior programs. I think right now they have 90 kids playing at Broomstones.
Yep.
Scott Price leading that program at the
Mine's
moment.
good.
There's a
Okay,
great
wait's
job.
there.
Okay, all you.
Mullaney with a brush down.
Line's really nice.
Is tracking pretty well.
Line looks good.
They made it with the in-turn. Now they've made it with the out-turn.
That was close.
So we're off to a
We
pretty
tried
good
to do it,
opening
right?
start here. 3 out of 4 shots. I think we'd score 4 out of 4 or 5 out of 5, depending on how you're scoring at home.
Yeah, I mean, I hate leaving him.
Wheeler needs to make up for his last miss, though.
So not going to play the run back, doesn't want to open things up.
This is about the time when you have to make that decision, as we discussed in the morning game, Craig Brown and I. This shot seems to be the time when you have to decide if you're going to keep playing to the center with draws or maybe run a stone in.
It's closer.
Okay.
Should be a lot better.
Likes
Right.
it better than his last.
See you.
Weight's close. Top 8.
He's sweeping for weight. It's got some curling to do, but it should curl as the weight comes off.
We're to it.
Gotta get there.
We're to it.
Okay.
End up over curling.
Yeah.
That looks soft on that one.
So I think
Like the same thing,
all
really?
things were equal,
Yeah.
probably would have been
Okay.
better off on the under curl side there, right?
I think that's correct. He asked if he threw it soft, meaning was his release
Okay.
less rotation out of his hand, so it started curling early.
Good chance now for Sinnott to come back around with that out turn.
Okay, more weight.
I don't think I've seen Chase Sinnott curl in a cap
Mine's
before.
good.
He must be enamored
curl
of the
side.
USA Curling logo.
You can
A
wait
sharp
if you
logo.
need to.
It is good.
Curl to straight to ticket. Yep. Or curl. Sorry, curl.
Wants this
Hard.
rock to curl.
Hard.
Try to get as close to nose as
That's
he can.
enough. That's good.
They're sitting 1, 2.
Did that help him or hurt
Yeah.
him?
I don't know. Let's hear what Wheeler and Moores think.
I mean, I think we're just nosing, putting this back to here,
Okay.
and sitting right there.
Like back
And we'll have them both ways.
8.
I like back 8. Probably. I think it's edge of 8. Yep. Edge of 8.
So he's looking for back
Edge
eight
of 8,
weight,
Claire.
trying to hit the red stone on the left as we look at it on the screen. Dead nose. And hopefully leave 2 yellows that allow them access to the stones clustered around the button. Wheeler, his last shot, the first end. In a bit of a jam here, I'd say.
Weight's close.
Close for line. Clean.
Makes this he can get control
It's,
of both sides.
back
but he
8.
may still be giving up 2.
Weight's all there.
Curl. Oh, yep. Eat.
Sweeping to make it carve. Need to carve it a little more.
Good.
Does get it on the nose. And does have it surrounded as a result.
Yeah, I think we did it.
Yeah. I like the guard. Like, you think just like center line under the yellow?
Yeah, because I think the only thing they have is to run their yellow
the-
with a lot of weight and
on
just
the
try to
left.
open it up. No, the one he just threw, the wide open
Oh,
one.
okay. So
So you guard
just
the
edge
wide
on edge with
open
the yellow.
one.
Okay, cool.
I'd say just guard that.
Yeah,
I like 3/4 12.
that's what I was thinking too.
So Dean, they decided to play on the guard, play the guard here.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I think there's still an opportunity for 3 here.
There.
So
The line's good.
Okay.
we'll say I did mixed doubles. I worked the mixed doubles
I think
Olympic
stay curl
trials
side.
with Chase Sinnott in the booth, and I was impressed by his
2.
Okay,
understanding
stay curl
of the
side.
game.
Go ahead a little,
Three.
just a little bit, curl. Yep. Okay, you're good.
Guard
Good.
goes up, takes away the slash on the yellow,
No,
I
stop.
think, if it stops curling.
Good throw.
Yeah.
It's
did
just a
enough.
little.
Okay.
It's only a set second, but you can get by that guard, no problem. Same way I just threw, like that back 8 weight's perfect.
Yeah, I'd like you to sweep.
What do you think about running the yellow on the left?
You can even jiggle off that back red, I think, get second.
Yeah, it seems that might be easier, but may not result in getting shot either. You could run it in there, and I think with this shot, they think there's a better chance of lying second shot, but it looks tough.
Shouldn't- As long as your box in front there.
Lance suggested it was easy to get to nose. I'm
Edge
not so
8.
sure I agree.
Probably pretty skinny by the guard.
Keep you.
This is Claire Moore's last shot, her last shot of the opening end.
I think weight's close, probably back line.
Clean.
A little spicy. Oh, weight's good.
Spicy. Everybody loves spicy now when a rock's too heavy.
Clean.
Back 8.
Clean. Close. Clean. Yep.
Now Wheeler on it for
Yep.
line,
Yep. Hard.
Oh,
Curl.
just snuck by.
just by the guard.
It's easy to get to nose.
Well, a hell of a try.
Easy to get to nose. I'm not so sure it was easy to lie second shot.
1, 2.
We are.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. You want to look at it?
I think
I don't-
that
I
is
mean, I trust you.
too red. I will confidently say that's too red all day.
I'm with you.
I No, let's.
Theoretically is just tap this up a little bit. I don't think you just throw it like to the wall.
I wouldn't mind throwing a hit on the wing or something. Can I throw the tick line?
Yeah.
So they're not going to attempt to rearrange anything in the scoring area for 3.
Like 13?
Actually going to throw this away, but with tick weight, trying to get some idea of the ice later on. I guess this would be for the tick on the corner guard.
Yeah, I think she just wants to get a good line on that. So Mulaney and Sinnott
I think I
going
kind
to
of
score
said
2
it.
here in the first end.
Right.
It means Morris and Wheeler will have the hammer in the second end.
So there it is. That will go through.
What was it?
Mulaney and Sinnott will score 2, and we'll head to the second end.
One for sure though.
Moores and Wheeler will have last
went
right. They're
through
going to
the
look at
edge
it,
of
but
the
I'm
eight,
pretty
just so you know.
confident it's
Okay.
2. We'll let you know when we come back. We'll be back in just a moment with the second end. We're going to be joined by Jim Rutledge of the Rutledge and Hamilton radio show, new on Madison, ESPN Madison here. Matt Hamilton, this is his broadcast partner. We'll be back with him at the start of the second end.
It's the perfectly made slice of pie from the diner down the street. The sound of birds singing on an endlessly beautiful trail, or discovering that one-of-a-kind find at a locally owned boutique. It's the middle things that make the difference. Because whether you're taking in a round of golf, or spending the day on a kayak, or just taking in the history of a place that's always moving forward, it's that extra special something that makes life worth living. Middleton, Wisconsin. It's the middle things.
All right, we're back here at the start of the second end in this matchup between Chase Sinnott, Sidney Mulaney against Lance Wheeler and Claire Moores. We're joined here in the booth for this end by Jim Rutledge from the Rutledge and Hamilton show on ESPN Madison. Jim, welcome to this game, this event, and the sport of curling.
Well, yeah, thanks for having me. I'm enjoying myself. I've been here for a couple hours doing the show with Matt, and we've been kind of taking in some good curling.
So here's the opening shot coming down. They're trying to freeze to the one in the back, Sidney Mulaney. But Jim, tell me a little bit about how you ended up having to share a broadcast booth with Matt Hamilton.
Well, you know, Matt is a big sports fan, and he was calling in to our shows, and he was calling in and sharing his 2 cents. And one day, actually, it was almost about a year ago, I went on vacation, and when I was out, one of our other co-hosts said, "Hey, Matt, you want to pop in and do an hour?" And I gave him a hard time for, not including me into this. And then, Matt gave me a buzz. And over time, we got to know each other and had a little meeting of the minds over at the Hamilton Estate, hung out, and the rest is history.
Well, that's great. Hamilton's one of those guys. Things come up on the right side for him a lot, I think. That's my feeling with Matt Hamilton. He just calls into a radio show and winds up as a co-host eventually. Wheeler's working this one hard. This is Moore's first after Mulaney comes back makes a good one on her opener. That's going to be short, though. Yeah, so Matt does you talk a lot about Wisconsin sports on the show, I'm imagining. So I imagine today was pretty much all Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it was all Aaron Rodgers. A little bit of Devontae Adams worked in there as well because the Packers franchise tagged him. And Matt is a huge Packers fan. He shared some of the photos he has with Aaron Rodgers. I believe they follow each other on Twitter. So there was some fun and obviously a lot of excitement and happiness worked in from Matt with that.
So what's your own level of knowledge of curling? Are you a neophyte? Have you tried it here in Madison?
I have not. I'll be fully honest. Matt is kind of my first experience into curling. I watched it at the Olympics this year, and I'm in. It's a lot of fun now that I kind of fully understand. And I'm not, again, not all the rules, but I at least get what's a good shot, what they're trying to do. Obviously, broadcasters like you guys help kind of set the stage a little bit and make it easier to understand. But the more I watch it, the more I get into it, it feels a lot like golf to me. Where there's a lot of skill. There's a lot of nerves you have to kind of calm, and there's teamwork involved, which you got the caddy in golf. And
that
today
one.
with just the two people on the ice, it really is like golf. You got the one person shooting, the other person caddying, or whatever the comp would be.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. The mindset is similar to golf in some ways, the mindset you have to bring. I don't think Lance Wheeler would want to refer to his wife, Claire Moores, as his caddy, but nonetheless, I think the comparison is apt. Here comes Wheeler's going to throw a peel here early. He didn't peel early in the try a run back early in the last end and wound up with some trouble.
All right.
Not a bad result. It doesn't look particularly great, but it's not bad.
Kind of Christmas tree, come around it.
Yeah, do you think intern? I'm wondering, why don't we just ignore the top 8 one and
All right,
just go
Jim, you want a
top
Christmas
4 in front
tree
of our own?
explanation?
That's what I meant.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
So they're going to try to throw this guard behind the other guard and show just a little bit of it. Staggered guard. We might be able to give
That
you a
might move
quick
better on
idea of
this
what
side,
that's
to be
like here.
honest.
We're trying to get the Christmas tree.
Okay.
Little ad.
All right, 419 again.
Okay.
This fancy.
Well, we're really
it's
close
not
to the
a
Christmas
lot,
tree, but the
but it's
shot's on the
there.
way, so we'll focus on that. And
always
let's hope
girl
that Chase Sinnott ends up with a Christmas tree,
trying.
and then we can show you.
Can you freeze
Trying to
stars?
duck around this guard,
Right
show a
to
little bit of their own rock on the outside.
Keep it going, you got it. Hard.
Now they're going to come
Hard,
freeze dead
hard,
right
hard,
on
hard,
it,
hard,
which
hard,
I
hard,
like.
hard. Good sweep.
That's good.
Well, a little heavy. Leaves an opening here for Wheeler.
I think it's probably middle, and I'll throw back 4. Yeah.
It's funny, the thing that when we did the show with Matt, they asked about all the time was there a disadvantage that he didn't know all the other languages at the Olympics? And I'll ask you guys the same thing as far as, you don't necessarily pick up a lot from the other team if you're hearing their strategy, but it is funny from regular folks like me. That was the first thing everyone was wondering of how much strategy is lost if you don't understand what they're saying, but they understand what you're saying. And Matt said basically none.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there's really no secrets, especially as you
Probably back
advance
8.
into the top levels of the game. There's no secret strategies.
Back 8.
It's really
Heavy.
a question of
Heavy.
sometimes you may be wondering what your opponent might throw if you make a shot, but the top players will see the same shots that are available. Just by the guard now, is he going to curl too much past the stone just outside the button? And he does, and that will leave Mulaney Sinnott still lying 1-2.
Like top 4 to center line? Yeah.
This could really put some pressure on
Same, just
Wheeler and Moores here.
your line's probably fine if you throw a little less.
He gets a little bit to the inside. He can really lock this scoring area down.
Sorry?
You think I throw same?
Yeah, Matt's one of the true characters
also
of curling, of
put
course.
here. Like a
When I
guard is
played, I
fine.
always enjoyed playing against Matt. And it brings a lot of color to the game, and I guess a lot of color to the broadcast booth.
Yeah, it was the Olympic broadcast
same
that kind of
thing.
talked about, and
It's
I
always
think
curl
you're
side.
alluding
Okay,
to it
I
as
don't
well.
really wanna go.
And
You
Matt's
can go all
definitely a
off.
character,
Let it come
and
down.
with the shoes, the
Mine's
hair, the
fine.
mustache, his voice,
Only if you
his
need-
personality, and he
gotta
knows his
fly.
role in the team as far as, I think, keeping everyone
look.
loose, too. But the thing about it is it's authentic, so that's why I think everyone kind of embraces
curl.
it, because none
Hard,
of
touch
it
center
seems
line. You
forced,
got it,
none of it
Sid.
seems to be
Hard.
trying to draw attention. Matt's just being Matt.
Going
and
hard,
then,
hard, 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 hard,
by
hard,
him being
hard.
himself,
Go, go,
it works
go,
for the
go,
team, works for him, and works for curling as far as notoriety.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. He is genuine all the time. Unfiltered. That's also good for sports radio, I guess.
Yeah. Incredibly positive, too. I mean, he is always looking for whether it's a good, something that's maybe not quite as obviously good. He's trying to find a good in it. So that kind of perspective, I think, is fun for sports fans. People get down on things. Packers lose. What's that good angle? He makes plenty of jokes about finishing 4th in the Olympics, so we feel comfortable, giving a little bit of fun to him as well about it. But, he does keep it light and keeps it honest.
Big shot here for Lance Wheeler. He's trying to run his own guard into this pile. Needs to make some contact in the rings. And usually, he's going to get it that just about awful, the way that ended up. Unfortunately for Wheeler, had to hit that high side to, at worst,
I didn't see it, honestly.
crossed it, trying to hit it dead on the nose. And big opportunity here now for Sidney Mulaney and Chase Sinnott.
They still have this.
I don't know a lot about curling, but if someone
Okay.
says, that's probably
Throw
not.
something
I like
in,
that.
right?
That's universal across sports, isn't it?
Just left of
Yeah.
center line like top 12.
Whether it's golf or football or
Yeah.
anything.
'Cause They have that draw to the button right now.
So there's this. That's what
We can throw
Claire
that, but I think
Moores
we can
come
would see
around
right
and
now if
follow
she's in the
that.
hack,
Light,
which would be
and I can
pretty
sit there.
unwelcoming.
Because
I think
I
if
mean,
we-
on the
But
left
Ciro,
side,
they're
all
going to
you
make
have
it less
to
so.
get rid of maybe 2.
Yeah. He's going to draw around if I put her on this anywhere near the center
Yeah.
line.
We don't.
Curled your guard.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't want to over.
Yeah, no, top draw so they can't draw around it. But if
Okay.
I can try to sweep it to the button, I just don't want to leave it side 4 that they can roll in. You know what I mean? Because left side, no way to get their point.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to bring another one. I think just top button.
25.
Yeah,
Put a little piece of it behind the one that's in the top of the forefoot.
you got it.
Chase Sinnott wisely saying they don't want to leave one out and leave her some sort of hit and roll in, make it easy to score one, because right now,
Go
certainly
0-3.
not easy to
Okay.
score
It's like
one
T.
for Moores and Wheeler.
Okay.
Up for the button.
Tight 2, so she's missing
Go
on the
for
pro
button.
side here.
Okay. Whoa.
Wait, good.
I think it's a little more
it's
than
gonna-
a 2, though.
Yes. Hard. Hard, Chase. Hard.
Trying to get it just by. That's what they didn't want to do. Exactly what they discussed not wanting to do. That does leave a hit and roll now into the pocket of all pockets, I would say.
Try to hit the middle, hit the crotch here. You cut them to maybe squeak in for.
So when you're talking about a pocket, you're talking about trying to slide it in between these two here? Is that?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
into the button area if they come off the one that was just thrown.
I think 9, yeah.
I mean, if they hit it
just
anywhere on the
basically try to
low
miss
side, they're probably, you know, if they hit a quarter of a rock, they're probably going to wiggle in there for shot. So it was a not where Sinnott and Mulaney wanted to leave it. I think they thought they had a chance to get by, but once they weren't going to get by, they probably should have been off that to leave it a little higher. What do you think the odds are here, Jim, of making this?
Yeah, you know, I don't want to. I feel like 25, 30%. You know, but hopefully this is the Wheeler team here that they, you know, get a better shot on this one.
I think I give you 30%, Jim, to make this one. I think you could have some real talent for this game. But here we go, Claire Moore's last shot, second end. It's a big one.
Good night.
Clean. Yep.
Do not want to wreck
Hard.
on that high one.
Hard.
Anywhere
Hard.
low side on the rock that was just put there
Right to
by
it,
Sydney
right to it, right to
Mulaney.
Right
This
to
is
it.
trouble. And that's going to be a score of 4 for Mulaney and Sinnott.
We're red.
So it will be 6-0 Mulaney Sinnott as we head to the third end. And Jim, I want to thank you for coming by here.
Yeah.
I hope you'll take up curling in the near future, and I wish you all the best with Matt Hamilton and the new show.
I appreciate it. I keep on pushing Matt to take me out curling here, so hopefully we'll be able to do it soon.
Tell me better do it. Thanks, Jim.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Take care. All right, we'll be back in just a moment with the third end in the game that's now 6-0 Mulaney Sinnott.
Check out this one. Long hair, loves to hike, and plays frisbee.
What is he, a Labrador?
So should I meet him?
You're not that adventurous.
Yes, I am. Try me.
Okay. Jump into that lake.
I'll do it.
Let's all do it. I'm in. This is crazy. You coming?
Seriously? It is way too comfortable in here.
This is crazy.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
So we're back here, third end. Chase Sinnott, Sydney Mulaney against Morrison Wheeler. Mulaney and Sinnott up 6-0. Do a quick scoreboard check. Cheat E's got Walker, Stopera, Bookout, and Randall. Randall up 1-0. McMakin fencing up 2-0 over Ryman Smith.
Okay.
14.
And McCallum and Torito 5-0 over Fowler.
side if you're going to
Chow
go. It's got
in
a lot of
second and
room.
5-ender there for Kalman.
Okay, line's fine. Curl side, though.
Early advantage there.
5-ender early. Walker Stopera, a new unit here, a new team in mixed doubles. At the last trials, Monica Walker was playing with Alex Leichter.
Okay, I'm gonna let it
Andrew
sit.
Stopera has played a number of years in the mixed doubles with Madison Bear.
That's good.
She's had a hip surgery as of late, so that's a new team. It'll be an interesting one to watch. I think Andrew Stopera, certainly one of the best young players in the country, and Monica Walker has won more than her fair share of titles playing with Jamie Sinclair, so we'll see how that unfolds.
Back 8.
Moore's Wheeler trying to get back into this one.
Everyone go.
For curl.
So you're down 6-0 after 2
Might be
in
through.
mixed doubles. What are you thinking, Dean? What do you want to do to get back
Curl
in?
now. Curl.
Well, I think I think the reality is you have to remember that mixed doubles can be a little bit wild. Make a few shots, put some pressure on. You're probably going to need a big shot at some point for a big number to get back in.
I think I'll throw the in.
That was an early miss, though. Claire Moores has struggled here with that first one, and that's
I'm sorry?
made it difficult throughout the end for this team.
You could be top 4, and that's pretty good still.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't have to be right on it.
Okay.
Chase Sinnott and Sydney Mullaney, I would say so far, are playing with some real confidence, which is what happens when you're up 6-0.
Okay, it feels really light, but I think it's okay, actually.
Looks like it's there.
Yeah, it's okay.
That quickly went from feels really light to I think it's okay.
Well, if you can.
Sydney Mullaney's a marketing intern for us here at USA Curling.
It's really heavy.
She goes to the University of Minnesota, says her dream job is Director of Communications for the Boston Red Sox.
Try to bounce it off the yellow. Bounce it off.
Well, too heavy and does leave a pocket here for Wheeler. It could be the start of a good end for them with a shot made here. They need a shot that's made just about perfect to turn this thing around for them, Joe.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see if they could unlock something off the back there. They've got it, those rocks in the back are in play. If you want a big end, they're going to have to come into play at some point, but you got to remove those reds.
Well, they still have 4. I mean, if they get a 4, they're certainly back in the game.
Yeah.
So I think they keep locking them into this pocket.
Wade's close.
Yep. Don't need to move those reds yet, but eventually.
Hey, all the way.
Wheeler brushing hard for line and Wade, I believe.
Hard. Take the roll.
He's going to reckon the guard. They seem to be struggling with where to, well, put the broom or aim in mixed doubles because we don't always throw the broom.
Safer.
Yeah. I was
Lance
thinking
has
in and
struggled
we
a little
split
bit
center,
light,
so we're a quarter
too.
under the guard.
I think if you're a little light,
if we go
curl
quarter
affects
under
it
the
so
guard.
much quicker.
Okay.
Kind of crash a few times.
I like it.
With that miss, Chase Sinnott now has a chance to really lock things down again for this team.
So just to cut that off. Okay. I think line was okay, just less weight.
Yeah, I like it. You got it.
Chase Sinnott played this past year in the men's circuit with Luke Violette. Played third on a U25 team.
Okay. Line's good.
Okay, I don't want to go, but I think it's...
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's
okay,
good.
Always
Young
curl
talent
side.
for sure.
We're still on
Top
the yellow.
4.
We're on the yellow right now.
T.
We're by the yellow. We're by the yellow.
Close to the yellow guard, but he's by it now.
We're in
Still,
the pocket.
Okay, that's fine.
still
just let
strong.
It
He just needs to dig in there, though, and really start to close things up. A little heavier than he would have liked. There's certainly room.
Not much weight, though. Just try to sit right on the nose with, like, back line. Sure.
Wheeler goes down to throw. He's looking for back line, trying to sit right on the nose of the rock that Sinnott just put on the button. Like Bookout Randall answered the single that Walker Stopera had in the first end with a single of their own.
Rhyme just picked up 4. Ryman Smith picked up 4 over on sheet A. We're up 4-2 on McMakin and fencing.
Hack.
In.
Lance Wheeler is looking for back line. He thinks he's got Hack, but as Joe noted, he's been light a lot. He's tight to the guard again, really tight.
Hard.
I think he's wrecking again. He's not.
Oh my God.
Lance Wheeler certainly not his A game so far, and I've seen Lance play awfully well. Wheeler's a guy who came to curling relatively late in life, played hockey at St. John's University in Minnesota.
Sorry?
Why are we guarding that side? What do they have on that side?
I was just thinking because the yellow's there. Like we just guard the rest of the reds. You know what I mean?
Sure, but didn't we just say that middle red doesn't go? Like if he blasts
Yeah, I know
our
it
top
doesn't
red?
go. Which spot do you like
Do
instead?
you think that they're freezing?
Do you like coming like top 8 on the center line?
I think I do.
Like on center line?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that a lot.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I'll
I just want
go
to make
Leslie.
sure we know what we're guarding.
Yeah, for sure.
And I kind of think his shot is like probably a run, to
Yeah.
be honest. So
'Cause
maybe
I was, oh yeah, that makes more sense. Because I was
So-
thinking just center line, higher guard, but top 8 makes
center
more
line.
sense to take away
Yeah.
that
We
run
need to make
too.
sure we're behind that yellow. I think in
Yeah.
the house is good.
Yeah.
All right, you got it, Chase.
So less.
Yeah, you got it.
A thorough discussion. We've settled on a rock in the 8-foot on the center line.
Not much ad.
Okay.
Certainly.
Looks close to there
I
already.
love having debates when I have to figure out how I'm going to guard
Mine's
4
good.
rocks in the 4 foot.
Stay curl
Yeah.
side.
Top 8.
No, I'm in good shape.
Go ahead,
then.
curl.
Coming
Mulaney
down.
thinks it's top 8.
Curl.
Looks to be top
Try the
8,
yellow,
maybe
keep it
more.
I need to get it up that rock. There it is. This is
More than
beautiful.
top 8.
Roll
It's
it.
right into the pile.
Look at that.
Well, it's a cluster in there.
I think if we.
Nose just gets 2, right? Nose just gets 2, I think, right? Am I just nosing, trying to make the double?
I think if. Oh,
This is when Wheeler would probably like the 60-pound rock that we don't have in curling
Let's play the intern.
to really get some rocks moving.
Price. A little more.
Claire Moore's on the board of the Denver Curling Club, so she's active in promoting and building the game. Lance Wheeler, facing a pile, needs to move a lot of them. Would also like to leave his shooter in a place it can be used. Pretty good result.
Yeah.
Got rid of got rid of 3 and leaves his shooter in a good spot.
Like the guard.
Claire Moore's could use it.
Like just guard here.
About as good as
Yeah,
he could do
because
there.
his shot is.
Here's the replay.
There's nothing easy otherwise.
He
Made a
throws
dead
nose,
he
they get like
does.
4.
Spills 3.
I think they lose the yellow in the back left or the back right.
Okay. I don't know that they
Clear
do, but that's
throwing. I think we
fine.
let them throw that.
Yeah, no, I agree. But they're not. We're guarding double or
Yes,
the run.
we're
sorry.
guarding.
That's not what we're
Yeah. So if we do like
Sydney
No, run,
Mulaney
a
wondering
three-guard,
if the
yeah.
straight back
Just guard on
red,
the center
yellow
line.
under
Yep.
the 2 reds would
Pass
be
that
a,
yellow's really
a
nice.
shot for 4.
Okay. Where were you taking?
I was thinking like
Be
a
a
quarter.
dramatic turnaround.
So
I do
half
think it
out?
jams on the other
Yeah, and
yellow.
it hangs.
Yeah.
more. You just have to wait.
Okay, and nice and light.
Yep.
You
It's
haven't
quick.
been
It's
light
really quick
yet,
here.
so I'll be soft.
You got it.
Or not soft. Good release.
Yeah.
Grabbing. Okay.
Seem to think this is a fast track. Sydney Mulaney, her last shot, her team's last shot in the
Looks
third
good.
end.
25.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Be careful. Just clean if it's a 3.
Okay.
And it thinks it's a 3, which is
Looks
a
like it's
guard
gonna cut
tight to the
hard.
rings.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
Okay.
It looks like it will be.
Oh,
Don't want it to over curl.
look how just a bit.
They might have wanted to get a little rub there, see if they could have swept it
You
to
gotta
carve it
play-
a little bit.
I've got all of it.
I think board gets it. You have to just hit this. This has to hit thick enough and roll over the top. I think you can get it.
I've got all of it.
You like control then?
It is a shot for 3, I think. Depends what happens. It could
maybe.
be. Well, yeah, it could be for 3. Depends where the top one ends up versus the back, but
I like.
at least for 2 if she makes the short run double. Not easy. The kind of shot they need to get themselves back in it. Claire Moore's last shot, third end. Intern doesn't like the delivery.
Got room.
It's gonna
Room.
go.
Clean.
She set it back. No, now she's
Yep.
close. Must be close.
Hard.
Needs to get tight to that guard. I think she's by. Oh. There it is.
Oh.
The shot for
Just
1.
gets 1, but wow. Nice adjustment there off the slide.
Yeah, I wondered if it looked like she slid narrow and set it back and didn't set it back too much. All right, so that's Moores and Wheeler get on the board with a tough shot for 1. That will make the score 6-1 after 3 ends. We'll be back with the 4th end. Sinnott and Mulaney will have last rock. Looking to support the national organization that is working to grow, strengthen, and advocate for the sport of curling from grassroots to podium? Here are 2 ways. Shop. You'll find a collection of great USA Curling merchandise at usacurling.org/shop. Donate. Support the future of curling in the United States by making a tax-deductible contribution at usacurling.org/donate. If you love curling, you'll feel good wearing USA Curling merchandise or supporting the efforts of USA Curling with a financial contribution. All right, we're back here in the fourth end. Moores Wheeler trailing Mulaney Sinnott 6-1. Moores made a great shot to score one in the last end. I was listening to that read there, Joe, thinking I need to get some more USA Curling merchandise with the new logo.
Yeah, the logo looks great. A lot of merchandise here in the arena.
Does look sharp. Sydney Mulaney with her first, as Mulaney Sinnott have hammer.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Line looks good. Now it's a question of getting to the nose of that back one.
That's good.
Still room here for Lance Wheeler.
Plenty of curl with the right weight here to get there.
Yeah, even though that rock is over buried with the outturn, you could actually probably over curl. Sean Olsen's surface here at Bob Suter's Capital Ice Arena. Good one as always. Sean, the head ice technician for USA Curling, was just over in Beijing working on the ice at the Olympic Games. I think he's been home for 15 hours since he's been back from Beijing. Joe?
That's what I hear.
It's close.
It's constantly
we're probably
being requested for help.
T.
He says that good.
Top 4. We can overbury here.
Yep, straight. Straight.
Wheeler, weight looks close.
Right to it. Straight, right to it. Yep.
A good one, I think. Maybe.
That's a good spot.
Pretty good spot. Probably would have liked to stay a little bit on the other side.
Right, just do it.
Got it.
Pin's still available, as we've heard.
In the morning game, there was confident thoughts about the pin being available.
No, it's okay.
Line's good.
Sin and Mulaney are coached by Chase's father, Dave.
Just see. Line's good. Yep. Keep holding it hard. Hard. Line's good too. Nice sweep.
Bounce too much.
Going right.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
On the button,
really
but
good.
would have been nice to not bounce there.
Now, they were saying they wanted to be on the high side of this stone at the end, sort of corner frozen. Would you want to be over curled a little if you could? Or do you like it on the high side a little?
I don't mind the high side here, I guess. I mean, on the low side, it might
it's more
would be easier to get it to move. Angles might be better.
It's T. T back 4. Back 4.
Back 4. That's a little more weight than he wanted.
Dig, little buddy.
If you can.
Talking to that stone, trying to get it to dig, trying to establish a friendship with it.
All right.
Pretty good.
Weight was pretty close and a pretty good result. That's a tough stone to move. Chase and Sydney will talk it over.
That's not bad. They still have that. I don't want to let them hit the 3 though. Yeah. They can also like hit here and roll in.
And if they hit and roll in, we discard that side.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
like, can they get one? Can they get shot by running this?
Oh. So
Maybe.
they're like here.
Yeah.
Like half under the guard? Or even just
Yeah,
exposed?
we don't have to be on it.
No. Do you like exposed better?
Yeah. Well, if you're going to be in the house, half under is probably good because then we take the center run and the...
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, we have to kind of go top 12 based on where that is.
Yeah.
I think Mulaney and Sinnott are thinking up 6-1. Just scoring here certainly leaves them in a good position for the latter half of the game. What they don't want to do is give up a steal here. If they can go into the latter half up 7-1, they'll be really happy.
I don't think there's really
That's about where they'd like it to end up.
No, there's no reason to. Let them do it instead.
Yep, you got it, Chase. Nice and easy. I'll get you there.
Chase Sinnott. The one thing you don't want to do here is leave this as a guard that eventually ends up guarding a shot they make shot. If that makes any
Always
sense.
straight. Line's really good.
Made sense to me.
Try to get past the yellow. Yep. Hard.
Wants to get by the yellow guard. I think he's by it.
Hard.
Wants to just show a little bit of it.
Okay, you're good.
Good result. Maybe over curling a little bit. Yeah.
With this?
Took the straight run away,
Oh,
but not the chip.
I think just like almost to the nose, or if we can get to the nose and tap it, it's really good. Yeah.
Lance
pretty
is right
a little
here.
less
That's
ice.
the problem with that guard. Now it
little less
doesn't
ice at the
really
same weight.
guard anything.
Huh?
And
is that less?
Yeah.
Could actually be problematic later. So Wheeler's going to try to come down, bump his own yellow stone for shot. He can move the one at the back red a little bit.
I mean, short's not bad either.
I don't think short is good. I think down 6-1, you really want to try to score here. Wheeler.
That's really good.
T.
T?
Weight.
Close to
that should be enough to do the work.
Close.
It's got a curl quite a ways.
Here it comes.
Starting to walk
Curl, yep.
across now.
Yep.
Now it's moving,
Curl,
really
yep.
carving over.
Go.
Can he move it enough to be shot? Oh, tough to tell.
Better.
I think it's still one red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice shot, though. Sets
Like
things up
here,
nicely for them.
They can spin these both out of the forfeit.
Are you okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, we guard it, Chase.
I think we got that.
Got a fall behind. Claire Moores just fell,
That other
tripped
side,
over
that's
a rock
like really
in the back
tricky
and
to
went
even
down.
get like 1-6-1.
Yeah, no, I agree.
She's
I
okay
think we
though,
guard
thank
it.
goodness.
Take a lot more ice than you think.
I agree.
This
We can
side
carve it.
shouldn't snap up on us like the other side does.
I agree. But I think still get it to move with sweeping.
We've overcurled on all three of our guards.
Yeah.
So I would just say.
Mulaney and Sinnott do have to be careful here.
We gotta guard the outside edge.
Yeah, we want
If
the
we're
outside
taking-
edge.
Yeah, if we're taking edge at 8 to center, it's almost edge 12.
I think that's minimum.
Okay, so I'll take a little outside.
Because it's going to curl more with a guard. I think you're
Yeah.
taking outside the house.
Okay, I'll do that.
They talk through the ice and where they want to throw this. Trying to take away that yellow slash.
Okay, seems
It's a little slower out here. Line's good.
Could always throw this guard with the other
Got to
turn.
curl. Always curl side. Not in front of it yet. Okay, we're in front of it.
Let me know when.
You're good. It's always straight now.
Okay, I think it'll go.
Curl's fine. Just let it sit. Just let it sit. Good. We're on the
Takes
outside.
that slash away.
Okay, good.
So the slash is gone.
So there's no shot besides that.
Okay.
No shot besides.
I mean, they can't even try to here to get two.
Right.
They're happy with one right now. That's why they're throwing that.
Do we give them one?
We either give them one or we try to run.
And you're talking about the center run.
Yellow, and we'll sit probably two. This one might.
Just high side on the red? Or
Just try to spin this one. This one has to just spin out.
Okay.
You have to
Do you
be.
like in turn or out turn?
I like out turn.
Okay.
So it's your shot.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want to throw this?
Yeah.
You want to hit this one like right? Just 3/4 high.
Yeah.
Yep.
Claire Moore is not sure this was her shot, but it is.
What weight are you throwing?
What?
What weight are you throwing?
9?
Okay.
I think this is the shot to take on. It's a double run.
Yeah, if you peel this, I don't think you're losing much here. I don't think the Sinnott and Mulaney are going to be able to score two either way.
Exactly. And if you make it, you will lie two, possibly even three. Lance Wheeler with the broom down. Claire Moores in the hack. Throwing the out turn, looking for 9 seconds, hog to hog.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Gonna get there.
That's cool.
Lance Wheeler calling
Oh,
for
keep going, keep
sweeping.
going.
Claire not
Because
quite there
I
yet.
burnt it
Looks
with
like
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
glove.
or glove fell out, and it's a little bit of a case of just about everything going wrong for Moores and Wheeler right now. Dropped her glove and burned the rock. Not going to make much difference, I don't think. They're just going to throw this one away. Sinnott and Mulaney.
13.
Dropped her glove and also had a fall, so they can hope for better things in the second half. They're a good team having one of those days. Sydney Mulaney will throw another one away. This is the second time this game she's done this, but they are quite happy to take one and take a 7-1 lead into the latter half of the game.
Mine's good.
Is that a little soft?
Okay.
I don't think we can do much to make this shot more exciting, Joe.
No, there it goes, right on through. Just the way
Brilliant,
it's supposed to.
thrown through perfectly. So it'll be
right.
one for Mulaney Sinnott.
One red.
And as we close out the first half of this game, the fourth end comes to a conclusion.
Mine's really good though.
Yeah, I was just
Mulaney and Sinnott are up 7-1 over Moores and Wheeler in this third draw of the 2022 USA Curling Mixed Doubles National Championship.
At Twin Cities Orthopedics, we believe that for every challenge, there is an answer. Grit, strength, focus, willpower. That's how we rise. That's how we win. Whatever is standing in front of your goal, we will take it down together. This is your victory, and you've earned it. At TCO, less pain is your gain.
Let's say you're in high school and there's a sport you like, but sometimes you think, you know, it might be cool to try a new sport. We're back here in the fifth end. Moores Wheeler trailing Mulaney Sinnott 7-1. They're going to use their power play in this end. Probably a good choice. They've got some work to do to catch up. The power play means you set up a corner guard. The team with last rock gets their stone positioned. As you can see, half in the 8-foot, half in the 12-foot, just on the tee line. This gives the team with last rock, should theoretically open up the scoring area and give them a better chance to score multiple points. You know, Joe, I was watching those videos from during the Olympics about getting people out to try curling, getting kids to try curling. We just announced yesterday that we're bringing the mixed nationals, the mixed fours 4-team mix to the Rochester Curling Club, your home club. Looking forward to that in April. You're on the board at your home club. What sort of bump did you see? What sort of buzz did you see during the Olympic Games?
Oh, man, you can't even imagine. We had a pre-Olympic event at a large chain sporting goods store. I'm not sure I should say which one, but and we had over 100 people come out just for that event, and they got to play for like 15, 20 minutes just on an outdoor hockey rink. And then, as many clubs across the country have had open houses and learn to curls after the Olympics, ours was a full sellout. And it's going to mean great things, I think, for us going forward in terms of membership, just like everywhere else in the country.
It's great to hear the good numbers out. I think one thing we want to do is make sure we continue to convert those people to curling. Sometimes curling takes a little bit to figure it out and figure out that you might really like it. So we need to always work hard to find ways for new curlers to feel comfortable at curling clubs, feel like they're going to be welcomed, and teach them the game in a way that's positive.
So Mulaney going to come out, play that the tick that we talked about, that she threw that line before. It was the other direction.
It was the other side of the rings, the other side, but this is the shot they're trying to play. They're going to try to bump their own yellow, the corner guard.
Going hard.
They can't bump it out of play by the rules, but they can bump it into the rings and open up the yellow behind it.
Yep, really hard, Chase. Really hard, really hard.
Pretty good result. Bumps hers into the rings, opens
like
up
that
the
drop.
Yellowstone just a little bit.
So, Dean, you were talking about just the growth of curling all over the country,
here,
but you said you were going to have your ice technician workshop in Nashville. The T-line
So left
has
half,
opened up recently. I just noticed today that Indianapolis is going to be building a new 3-sheet facility.
Circle City Curling Club in Indianapolis, yeah, they announced big plans there. That's exciting. Another great market for our sport to be in. The Bay Area, they just realized their dreams and have their facility open there. It looks fantastic.
Yep, take it off.
I'm really excited for them. They've had to really work hard to get to that spot, but they're there now. Check that out. Thanks to Dave Stevitag and some of our other ice making experts who are out there helping them with their install.
Freezing to theirs?
Sure.
And like a little tap's okay.
Yeah.
We said 2.
Little tap's pretty good. I'd say throw it for the freeze and let me sweep the tap.
Claire Moore's Rex on the guard.
Like
center.
Left tack even.
Left.
Covered her own stone.
Okay. I think it'll cut over. Like we can
We
tap
want to make
ours
sure
too.
we're by our red.
Yeah. It should cut hard.
Okay.
It's a fresh path too.
Yep.
Okay.
Hers over curled, so I like that. You got it.
Two players certainly talk through shots fairly effectively, I think.
Looks like a lot.
90.
Obviously a communication style that works
Mine's
for
good.
both of them.
Probably will.
Yep. Yep, for the tap. Whoa. Clean.
They're playing
Mine's
straight
good.
tap.
Yep. Straight.
We're actually going to get to the yellow at the back. And lie two.
Sorry.
I'm not sure that was the call, was it, Joe?
I think they originally were trying to just sort of freeze down to it, but
I think we're just doing this
maybe
and trying
a
to
little
roll
heavy.
to a spot where we'll have an angle.
Actually, I thought they were playing
You
on
just
their
roll
own, but I like that shot better. So
I like board.
that would have been a really
I like
bad
center-
miss if they were
center the
playing
ice
on
and
their
board.
own, so you're probably correct there. Wheeler's going to throw board at this one.
Maybe a touch more.
Moores and Wheeler using their power play here to try to generate some points. Other games across the sheets, we've got McMake and Fenson are up 5-4 now, and Smith and Ryan. Wheeler, his first.
Clean.
Wait's close.
Walker's
Close, yep.
Look out, Randall gave us actually tied at 2. Yep, just updated.
Yep.
And Chow Fowler, McCallum Torwedo is knotted up at 5.
I think I'm hitting the broom.
1-2.
Oh, that leaves Mulaney Sinnott still lying 2.
Do you like drawing in front of head on the left?
Struggles continuing here for Lance Wheeler and Claire Moores.
Yeah, I was thinking like we go kind of in front of ours, we bring play over to that side.
I like it.
Okay.
You don't have to get all the way over there either.
No.
Well, we don't want the hit and roll.
I think
Yeah,
I'll take-
I almost like nose in front of it.
Yeah, I was thinking edge 4.
Yep, I like it.
This is Mulaney and Sinnett's first game of the event. They had a bye in the first round.
People are just joining us. It's a triple knockout format.
Seems a little soft.
Win 3 before you lose 3
good.
qualifies you for the playoffs.
Gotta be half 8 foot.
Okay, weight's good.
Okay. It hasn't curled yet. Hasn't curled. There it goes. Just let it sit, I think. Line's really good.
Chase Sinnott and Sidney Mulaney trying to just move the play to the other side. They can have stones over there.
Yeah, that's kind. Good judge.
This tells you how hard it is to generate offense, even with the power play. You make 1 or 2 misses and
try to get to here.
Staring at 3.
Yeah, we kind of have to. It's either that or we.
A lot of cleanup.
Anything else? We can try to tap us into a little pocket.
No.
So play the intern. Intern, you got to hit it. I mean, it's like at least it's 3/4. It's really thick. A little more.
Yeah, I think if we ran the numbers, we'd see that the power play is more effective as a defensive tool than when it's used, it seems to generate offense. But again, it all comes down to shot making. Some people talk about mixed doubles specialists. I think in the end, it comes down to the best throwers and the best brushers usually win in mixed doubles or in traditional four-person curling.
Put a lot of weight on this one. Here less.
Wheeler. Not the game they were hoping for in their first. It is a triple knockout, though. So they can try to take some positives, I think, out of the latter half of this game. And it's certainly not over in mixed doubles.
Fox got a vapor trail behind it.
Hard.
He's going to get the big roll.
Hard.
Makes the double.
Oh.
Bit unlucky and doesn't stick around. A bit unlucky there. He's left one red counter buried behind the corner guard and set up on the yellow that it's not going to go anywhere too quickly.
405.
Yeah, definitely no more weight.
Yeah.
Mulaney and Sinnott still firmly in control
yeah,
here.
even or deeper is good. You don't want to. We can take away the hit and roll. By being deeper.
Yeah.
I think line back 8 is really good.
Yeah. And I did get their shooter out, so they're just sitting the one in there.
That's awesome. Throw me the same thing, and I'll just stay closer.
Okay.
You know, for all the talking that they do, they're still up over a minute in time on Wheeler and Morse. I think it has a lot to do with they're sort of ready in the hack as they're talking. They're not, you know, out on the 12-foot talking to each other. They're not down the other end. They're making their decisions down at that.
Yeah, they both joined this one to sweep it. They want to be T-line or better. And it's not going to be that. It will be short.
All right, I'm going to sit down this end, Chase.
Does give Moores and Wheeler a chance. They might be able to use that corner guard and be shot.
2-3.
Yeah, would you rather come around and try to tap the red, or would you rather come around the open?
We have to get the nose of it, right?
They haven't looked at that other corner.
We got to try to score the outside one.
Do you like
scoreboard
back
dependent strategy here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they can, the way the rock
Not
curls, they
more.
could probably get to nose and move that so that it's, they could lie two here. Tough, but possible. One reason I think Sinnott Mulaney have more time in the clock, they've had easier shot selection, which is typical when you're up 7-1. Shot selection gets a little more routine. Would like to have that one back though, and Lance Moore with an opportunity here. Turn this end around. Intern.
Closer to hack.
Hack weight. Needs to get as close to nose as he can.
Close, straight.
Well, it's close to the guard.
Curl now, curl.
Needs to get really close to the guard
Curl,
though.
curl.
Oh, great shot.
I'm just slipping and sliding on here,
man.
can't get around.
Couldn't
Unfortunately.
got any closer to that card.
I think it was a question of weight. If he'd thrown it with a little less weight, didn't really have to move that stone out of the range, just far enough to be 1-2.
No, and I haven't thrown a hit yet.
Do you like this ice?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to be really positive because we can flop out.
Yep.
Sidney Mulaney thinking pro side miss would just be hitting and rolling out here. That would be a force.
Clean.
Out turn
Clean.
hit. Just
Weight's
clean
really
right
up.
now.
Whoa, whoa.
Can't get flirting with that yellow guard, but I think she'll be fine.
It's 7.
Feathered it a little bit.
So as you said, this is a force because in mixed doubles, blanking, and
He's gonna
then
do
you lose the hammer. So
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
like
there's
Gonna hack
never
it
any
around.
reason to blank, and that would be a tough blank anyways, but there's never any reason to blank. Laney and Sinnott certainly happy with the way that end went. They still have a power play to use, which they'll use as a defensive measure somewhere down the stretch here. Claire Moores drawing for one, trying to keep the score trying to stay within reach and make the score 7-2.
I think we're all there.
Okay. Gotta be late.
just keeping it
Mine's up.
clean. Now
Curl.
on the brush. Lance
Mine's
Wheeler.
all right. All you.
Should be good. Weight's coming off as it starts to curl. That looks like it will settle into the
Good
fourth.
shot, Claire.
So we'll make the score
yeah.
7-2 in favor of Mulaney Sinnott over Moores Wheeler after 5. Mulaney and Sinnott still with a power play to use, firmly in control here. We'll be back with the 6th end.
To the next Danielle Umstead, try everything. When I finally found skiing, those first turns changed my life.
To the next Isaac Jean-Paul, accept who you are. I kind of ran away from having a disability. I use sports as an opportunity to show the world my story because it's more than a sport. It taught me how to love myself.
Toyota, proudly supporting the Paralympians of today and tomorrow.
All right, we're back here with the 6th end. It's 7-2 in favor of Mulaney Sinnott over Lance Wheeler and Claire Moores. Mulaney Sinnott electing to use their power play here. We're going to see that set up. Moores and Wheeler used it in the last end to try to generate some offense. Sinnott and Mulaney are using it here to ensure they score at least one here in the 6th end. They'd love to grab 2 or more, but they'll be quite happy to run out the clock as this game goes on. Not literally run out the clock, which would result in a loss, but use up more ends.
So Morris and Wheeler decide not to play that tick. Center guard instead.
Mine's good.
Now Sydney Mulaney will
Close.
take on the tick.
Yep. Yes.
Of the center line guard.
Hard. Hard, do it. Hard, you got it. Hard.
Thin, but can't hit it out. Looks like a lot of weight. Can Claire Moores get that rock to the sideboards? She's working it hard.
Sit.
Oh, is it going to hit the frost right at the edge?
Good.
Oh my gosh. There's usually a little bit of a frosty patch right near the foam, and I think that's what it got. That is just shy. And
That's
as a
just the way
result,
this game is gone for them.
Yeah, Moores Wheeler not catching a lot of breaks. That was a great shot by Sydney Mulaney, though. Moved it well out of play. Leaves her own rock as a corner guard of sorts. Lance Wheeler can only regroup and try to make something better. He'll replace the centerline guard.
Plenty.
Yeah, it's 3, 2.
Wheeler thinks it's a 2-3. Midway to the house.
It's fine.
I think finish it right to here. Yep. Good draw pass harder.
It'll take me anyway.
Now, Chase Sinnott can start to peel. 3 rocks have been thrown. So he's allowed to remove a stone with this one, so he was quickly down to the other end to throw this peel. Out-turn peel. Might even be able to get rid of that other yellow too, although that's not really a problem. Out-turn peel on its way, no sweeping, just clean. And nose needed a bit of sweeping. So, centerline guard is up for Moores Wheeler. could say they're in business with that center line guard.
Yeah, plenty of things to work with out front.
That was a costly miss, giving Wheeler and Moores an opportunity here. Lance Wheeler, his second stone of this end. He'll throw 2, 3, 4 as he has most of the game or all of the game. In-turn draw.
Feels close.
Wheeler took up the game in his mid-20s and really put a lot of time into it at the Denver Curling
Top
Club.
8.
Close to finish.
I can't get under
It's
my.
like
No, you're right. It's back 4.
finish it over. Yep, always finish it over. Yep.
It's under.
Great shot.
Gets under right on the button. Would have liked that a little bit higher. Wheeler's also a staff scientist at the National Renewable Energy Lab in Golden, Colorado, where he specializes, Joe, in nanoparticles and the development of photovoltaic windows.
Is that last part new? I don't remember that from the last time we talked about
I think so too.
I don't know, but it sounds exciting, Joe.
Yeah.
Photovoltaic windows. Sounds so similar to what I do for a living. Chase Sinnott now.
Well, I'm sure you can pick up a consultant gig with him if you need it.
Sure, yeah. Chase Sinnott trying the same peel again. He knows the last one. Could also just run this back, but I think he's playing a straight peel.
Take the roll.
Yeah.
You got 7/8.
Throws that one better. Rolls away.
That's fine. Thank you.
And some gratitude expressed by Cindy Mulaney for the peel. But, or she was thanking Claire Moores for catching the stone.
So Wheeler going to try to replace the guard.
Yeah, it's 2.
Now opportunity here, though. It's set up for a steal for Moores and Wheeler. They have to throw some good guards, which can be tricky on this kind of championship ice, but this looks like a pretty good one.
Yep. Easy. Yep.
Well, the guard goes up.
Oh, just.
What kind of weight?
Like hack?
Yeah.
They think it's available, though.
And maybe overcurl just a hair.
Yeah, they would have been better with that high guard if they'd left that on the other side. The staggered port would have been more difficult to navigate. Big shot here, though, for Chase Sinnott. He wants to make this could be his chance to make a play on the one that's on the button.
This, Broom?
Yeah, I do.
I think I like it for this side.
And leave his partner, his teammate, Cindy Mulaney, with something for her last. Intern, looking for hack weight.
Hack?
Okay, a lot of room right now. Close straight. Nope, never straight. Wait, yes, straight. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard, Chase.
Can they get it by? Are they by? Oh, just
really
by.
Nice sweep.
Get that out, yeah. You're good.
And well done.
Good call.
Yeah.
Well done. The line call was
Hack weight.
on all sides, but correct in the end.
More than that? Yeah.
So Wheeler Morse now
Well,
going to have
no,
to play
no,
a short
8.
hit and roll.
Maybe a little more.
Try to get under that center guard. Try to get a force.
Roll certainly a challenge. The rocks, it will curl here, but the rocks are a little better than edge to edge between the rock and the forefoot and the guard.
Make this really good. You can probably get a steal.
All right. I mean, it's edge on edge.
Definitely still a steal opportunity, but
Yeah,
not an easy hit
I
and
just don't
roll.
think hack's the right weight.
Claire Moores hasn't had a lot of easy shots, that's for sure. Intern, looking for hack, I think they said.
It's a good hack.
Little wide.
Good hack.
Just clean.
You're going to have to get
Just clean.
scraped by the
Close.
guard in order to get this
Clean.
roll.
Low down.
Curl. Clean.
Back line.
Clean.
Back
Straight.
line, that's
straight.
probably better.
Straight. Whoa.
No, they got to get really
Little
scrape
roll.
the guard.
Little roll.
And they do get a little inside
Good
roll.
try.
Throw like more.
Not the same
whatever you're
amount
comfortable
showing
with.
us in the
I'm
last
okay with
shot.
throwing more
We'll
weight.
see how
You
Sydney
need
wants to
this round.
tackle this one.
Getting 2 is really nice.
I feel like the same thing because I bet it's close to like.
Yeah. As long as you get it here, we're good. We get our 1.
Yeah, 12-5.
Yeah, I like that.
So Sinnott there discussing the
12-5
fact
should
they
get
could
rid
just
of
pick
it
it,
if you
Joe,
go hard on it.
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
little
What
more
was mine
weight.
again?
I think they're going to play a little bit
12,
down. They're
6, 7.
Okay.
They
so
realize
still
they don't
mid-8,
have
right?
to be too greedy here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think Mulaney
You were-
likes the
yours
fact
was
that
a
they
little
just threw this,
wide.
just saw
Where
it.
you slid.
Okay. Do you like
Could
that
throw
then?
with more
Yep.
weight, pick it and get 2.
Of course, you throw this just perfect, you might get 3 out of it.
Yeah, they don't need 3, but they could. Sidney Mulaney, in turn. Last shot, 6th end.
Girl.
Looking to put the game away here.
Oh.
Trying to carve this one over. Is it going to curl enough? It's got some curling to do. And I don't think it's going to get there. So that'll be a steal of 1 for Wheeler and Moores, Joe.
That's all right.
And we will head to the 7th end. Another power play gone wrong there,
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah, we'll hit the 7th end. Morris Wheeler down by 4 when we come back after this.
4.
We're back here at the 7th end. Big steal there
one.
for
We gotta
Moores
get
and
a-
Wheeler as they close the gap a bit. 7-3 now in the 7th end. Both teams have used their power plays, not effectively, but they both used them, so we won't see it again.
I'll make it.
Good.
It's going to be an uphill
I think
battle
you're
here
only-
for Morris and Wheeler, but just down 4. Maybe they can pick up a steal of 2, steal of 2, steal of
Straight
1.
up.
And an extra. That's the plan.
Steals of 2, certainly
Yeah,
easier
you
in
just
mixed
have to pick up
doubles.
the
The
guards.
plan for Mulaney Sinnott
Not
would
in.
be just to score here, and they put the game
Stagger
away.
him a little bit.
This rock's going to come up short,
Sounds good.
and Sidney
I like
Mulaney has a chance to cap their place stone in the back of the 4-foot. With the intern,
It's close.
Okay, good ad.
Oh, 8.
Okay.
I think it's
just
down.
overthrew
Never
her
touch
last
then.
one in the end.
It's gonna
in
come
the
down.
6th end.
Okay.
Might have considered
How's
going
line?
a little more weight,
Line's
taking
really
less
good.
ice,
Stay-
taking some of
stay
the guesswork
close.
out of
Okay.
it.
Line's
Weight's good.
fine. Yeah, straight a little bit. Yep. Whoa.
It's all there.
Okay then.
This rock needs to dig in a bit. It's going to over curl and come to the
That's good.
back.
So a little heavy. Opportunity now for Wheeler and Morris.
Yep.
Yeah, not a terrible result, but certainly not not optimal.
Should I call that suboptimal?
I would call that suboptimal. Sure, Joe. Lance Wheeler, our game tonight, 7 p.m., a battle between two of our good young teams here in this event. Jenna Bercheski and Ben Richardson taking on Taylor Anderson and Hunter Clausen. That should be a good one. 7 o'clock Central.
Way down.
Straight. We're all over the
7:30.
guard.
Sorry,
Straight,
7:30.
straight.
You want to stack them up?
7:30 p.m.
Sorry,
Central. And Wheeler not particularly
Trash.
close with that one.
Yeah. Same way. I think you can quarter out still, I think, right?
These people won't tune in late.
Yeah, yours aren't over curling as much.
If anything, they'll be a half an hour
Just
early.
make sure good ad in that direction, because I
Yeah.
can carve
So-
it. We haven't really had to do that yet.
You like that 20?
Yeah, I do.
With this
You
current
can be
setup,
high
it's a
here,
little
too.
early in the end, but Sinnott makes a good one here, and this game is really going to get tough for Moores and Wheeler. Sinnott, in turn, draw, trying to
25?
cap this off.
Yep, I like it.
Okay. Only if you need to.
No, I don't need to.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. You can always straight.
From my perspective, this looks like it has a bit more pace on it than they might like, but
Yep.
it's starting to dig
Right
in.
to the red. Hold it. Yep. Hard.
We have to get it by the guard.
Straight, straight, straight. Yep, yep.
This is going to be a pretty good one. Don't want to over curl though.
Good judge.
And they have over curled and still left
Buttons
button available. Button and the pinhole are available.
All right, so third time's the charm here, I think, for Wheeler and Morris. I think this one's going to be good.
We've had a first 2 attempts at this shot have been middling at best. Here comes Wheeler.
Line's back.
Likes the line
Weight's
more.
better.
Likes the weight better.
It's not short.
It's all there. It's T, back 4. Back 4, back 4.
Back 4 is not good though.
No.
Really got to dig.
It's got some curling to do. It
Just-
will
just
carve
make it
here,
catch
but
it
it's
back
got to
and flip the
carve a
other
long
one.
way.
Too much. Oh.
Lance not happy with himself.
Same weight though, right?
What?
Yeah, same weight. I still think that line
Yeah.
is the line is
Same weight.
because we can just guard that.
Yeah, if you're top 4, that's fine.
Glancing down at the sheet right in front of us
Enough on
where
that, 'cause it's not
Walker
that
Stopera are taking on Buckout Randall and
Better off being edge to edge wide open.
Walker Stopera, I think,
And
are
almost
lying
like half
at least 3,
3,
maybe
12.
4 in
I was
a
thinking 3/4.
I like
fairly
3/4.
excellent parallelogram.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. You got it.
Chase Sinnott needs to sink one here. Can sink one and really seal the game off.
It's like more.
Okay, yeah, it is more.
He's got the outturn covered
We're a little
now.
wider,
Now
though.
it's just a matter
Okay,
of
it
the
should
intern
come
Line's
down.
really. It's always
side is
straight.
cut off.
Coming down hard.
Over curled
Always
twice here.
straight. Line's really nice.
I like the line more now.
Really coming down.
Hard straight. Stay straight.
In your upper corner, you're
Line's really
seeing
good.
that
Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Yep.
that parallelogram.
Keep it, Yep. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Keep going.
Front
Keep going.
sheet
Keep
E.
going. Hard. Really nice sweep.
Well, it comes up short and still leaves the pin a little bit open, but certainly better to be a little short there than deep.
Just a little light.
More eyes.
There you go, Dean.
There's the parallelogram. It's a little off. The one they could have
Yeah.
arranged slightly better, but nice work for all the geometry majors.
It's the last stone for Bookout.
Last stone, she's facing a ton of granite to try to wedge a Yellowstone in there. I don't know how it happens. Back to our game, though. Lance Wheeler still with yet another opportunity. If he can sink one here, it's going to be tough to remove.
Good.
Both teams a little
Weight's pretty
fooled
good.
by how much it's curling.
It'll close to curl.
They like the line. Lance Wheeler likes the weight more than he did on his last one.
Straight.
T.
Line's good.
Off
Easy.
the weight on this, I think.
T
Little
weight
curl,
just
little
needs
curl.
to plug this spot.
All right, Goldilocks.
Gonna bounce. You got it. I mean, it's on the pinhole.
There it is, and now
Do you hit this and like sit here just with like this will pop open, but then you're
the
sitting
bars
right
there.
here and you can hit it again.
This is in a good spot too. We have the 3 slash.
Or if they guard it, we have it on this side.
That's what I mean, like the 3.
Yeah, so I think here
like that.
with a little bit of weight so we can unlock it.
Back line. Just
Yep.
to get it over.
Yeah, I like backline. Do you want broom?
Yeah, hold a broom.
so Chase Sinnott's going to have Sidney Mullaney put the broom down on this one. He wants to unlock that Yellowstone. Give themselves a chance to score. Not easy. He is going to, at that angle, he's going to chisel it onto his own red. Question is how much he can unlock it and still have enough, still throw the kind of weight that'll let it curl over. Chase Sinnott with the intern.
Back line.
Okay, no.
It's back
Gonna
line.
Okay.
This
Can I
one
carve?
needs to move. The ice is very weight
Yep,
sensitive.
hard
Isn't
curl.
going to move enough.
Yep, hard. Yep,
Working it hard to try to carve
Chase,
this
all the way
stone
hard.
over. Needs to get a
Really
piece
hard,
of
really
that
hard.
yellow.
Okay.
He does. But
Boy, it might have left
Yeah, I
an
mean, you go there.
available
Yep.
spot here to sit too.
There's room
Yeah.
for it. I mean, it warps in the end.
Yeah.
Same line I just threw.
Wheeler's right there. It warps at the end. They could lie 2 here with very difficult to remove. And a steal of 2.
Yeah.
Just as you drew it up, Joe.
That's how you have to do it.
You're
That's
good
what
at
I-
math
that's what I
too.
was-
You think steal 2, steal 2, you tie the game, stealing the extra, right?
That's the way to do it. I mean, you could always just steal 2, steal 3.
You can. That's another approach to the math.
Yeah.
Claire Moores locks one in here, though, and Mulaney and Sinnott will have a more nervy 8th end than they imagined they would just a few ends ago.
Yeah, you're a little down.
Wheeler thinks it's a little quiet.
Really good if you can get it there. Straight.
Moores likes the line.
I like the weight now. It's looking pretty good.
Wheeler leaning on that broom. He's got great brushing technique. Needs all of that ex-hockey player right now, though.
Oh, line not
curl
there.
up too much onto the redstone. Now, what does Mulaney think of this situation?
Squeeze it through.
Yeah.
Just peel.
Yeah, I think this is more buried than we think it is, so that's probably easier.
Yeah, because you can definitely see it.
Okay.
I think it's possible
7-5?
that parallelogram,
It
that
will
lookout may have
curl.
scored 1.
Yeah, we got to hit it pretty thin.
They just measured.
Yeah. I can only...
Would have been a fairly incredible shot to score
Can you
one,
put
so
your
hats
broom on
off
the
there
edge
if
of
she
the rock
did.
for a
If they
second?
did.
Okay, yeah. Have it.
Mulaney and
a
Sinnott,
lot.
Sydney Mulaney is going to try to just
we
rip
want to
this,
hit it pretty.
Yeah.
peel the yellow. She basically needs to hit what she can see.
How much ice is that?
Looks like they
That's like
absorbed
a
it. Looks like they gave
three-quarters
up
of a rock.
one. Still
Okay,
was
yep.
an incredible shot. Just to give up a steal of 1.
Sydney Mulaney trying to pick this yellow stone. Could be for the game if she makes it and scores 2. In turn. No brushing. Just hoping.
Okay.
Wrecking the guard.
So, that'll be a
Sorry.
steal of 1 for Moores and Wheeler, and we'll head to the 8th and possibly final end.
The hair
With
tight,
Mulaney
it's still curling,
Sinnott
I
carrying a
expect.
7-4
I
lead.
thought
They'll
that
have
was gonna
last
release
rock in the
maybe.
8th. We'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I think maybe it's the hair.
So after that encouragement to try curling, we're back with more curling. And here we go. 7-4.
Had you had.
Okay.
I think you're still down.
Mulaney Sinnott over Moores and Wheeler.
Straight.
Moores and Wheeler have battled back. They were down 7-1 at one point, 6-0 earlier than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Claire Moores wants a good one here, though. Can they drag it far enough? Wheeler leaning on the brush. They're by.
Just leave it here.
A little bit different strategy than you might see in a regular 4-person
That's fine.
curling match. You don't have to play the second center guard because you can't remove something in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, true enough. There's usually not a shortage of guards in
Oh,
mixed
yeah.
in mixed doubles. Sydney Mulaney with her first.
Okay.
9.
Straight. Yep, straight. Line's still good, but straight. Line's pretty good.
Gotta go.
Okay, all
Working
you.
hard for
Stay
line
straight.
and
Line's
weight.
good, though. Line's really good. You can curl now. You can curl, yep.
By the yellow.
Hard, Chase. Hard. Really hard. Nice sweep.
It's a good result. Top of the 4-foot. Closes down the scoring area, and
we're
we'll
trying
see
to go
what
around and go
Lance
this way.
Wheeler thinks.
I like coming this way.
Well, Claire had said, do we corner the one that they just threw, or do we come down?
Probably
to the
here
back
more
one?
than normal.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to come down to the back one.
I think I'm in favor of Wheeler's thoughts here. The outturn is available to the back, and they need to score 3. Although that's not a reason not to corner freeze, but.
The fact of the matter is they have to steal 3. They're going to have to figure out a way to get in behind a whole lot of cover.
Harsh dose of reality from Joe Calabrese here. Fact of the matter is they need to steal 3. They had a good chance to steal 2 in the last end.
They could have gone by the strategy I gave them last time, steal 2, steal 2. And now it's much harder. Steal 1, steal 3.
T.
Wheeler likes the weight. T weight. Now it's just a question of line. Now they need to get it by. They can't rub that yellow guard. Oh, and they do. Just rubbed it.
You like this?
Yeah, I like that one.
What kind of weight?
Control?
Yeah.
Now, with 3 shots thrown, Chase Sinnott can remove this stone.
Yeah.
Now
Anywhere
it becomes a
inside
process
nose
of
is good.
elimination. Whereas Wheeler will only have 3 stones left to try to steal 3.
Okay, close, yep. Yes! Hard!
Flirting with the guard.
Hard, really hard!
That's good.
That's good.
And a little tighter the guard than he hoped to be, but a good result. We have a final, looks like over on sheet B, Chow Fowler beating McCallum Turwado.
I mean, I think right now we got what, 3 rocks left.
10-6.
Yeah, I like
Real
this,
wild
just
one
because
over there.
That was
Set-
2 scores
put
of
this one
5.
here, put that one here, and then they can't get rid of ours that's sitting there. I'm not sure what else to do, right? That's why I'm trying to score that top one. I like back line, like just a hair high side.
Remember, our next game is 7:30. Wachowski, Richardson, Taylor, Anderson, and Clausen.
I do. No, I think it's,
Should
I
be
think
a
it's where you
good
had
one.
it.
Oh, Lance Wheeler and Claire Moores need a bit of magic now. They've got 3 rocks left to come. And Sydney Mulaney and Chase Sinnott are lying 3.
Yeah, let's try to learn here.
Good thought by Wheeler, thinking this is probably not their game to win, but what can he learn from this shot?
Should be close in the way.
Going hard for line here now.
All the way. Hard all the way. Yep. Yep.
Need more weight.
Left
So
the rock out in front.
they have rocks in front to use, but Mulaney and Sinnott
Be light on
still
that line.
lying 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Take time. Edge of house.
I was
if not
thinking
more.
edge. I was thinking
They're
edge.
gonna draw
Edge,
here.
if not more, yeah.
Yeah.
No place to hit.
Yeah, there's not really
Yeah,
good
I
hits
like edge.
available to them.
I don't think that hurts us.
I think their feeling is let's
it's only ever
make
help.
Moores and Wheeler make those difficult
You
shots.
got it. Weight's been pretty good, so wouldn't worry about that.
They're saying
be
edge
pretty
of
similar
12
out
foot here.
Yeah,
Maybe a
I
hair
think
slower,
so.
pro size light anyway.
Yeah, and we've been out this way
Yeah.
a little
sure.
bit, and it hasn't been too different.
I know that early in the installation, head ice tech Sean Olson was concerned about how much curl he was going to have, but he certainly has no shortage of it now, which is great for mixed doubles. Chase Sinnott, out-turn draw.
No ad. Felt like it's there. Line's really good. Always straight. Line's really good. Hard. Keep it moving. Line's great. Hard. Hard to touch the 4. Hard.
It's not in the house.
Mulaney working this hard, it's going to come up short. Just settle into the,
That's a good spot.
just short of the 12 foot.
I guess the question is, do we try to score this?
So the shot would be.
I think we just do this. We tap this basically on the nose and split these out. Split this to here and that to there.
Okay.
And then how we're ever getting to this one is it's dicey. Hope they do it for us.
I think
I think that's the shot though, right?
Lance
One
Wheeler
up sitting
needs
here and
every
here.
bit of his science brain to
They're going to hit something. We gotta hope
configure
they
a
hope they
formula
throw
that
wide.
will
or
allow
whatever.
them to steal 3.
I think similar kind, probably a little bit more weight than last one I
I
just
think
threw.
I think about playing around the outside
Well,
side.
no,
rather
same
than
weight,
this.
same weight.
Only because they're.
Do you like that? I
They
don't see
showed
anything
that
else.
they don't want to hit that rock on the left.
We got it. We need to move both of these back to touch the 12 foot. We need to throw hack at least.
Like this?
Yeah, I do. Nose of the hack.
Moores and Wheeler don't have a coach with them, but they did call a timeout there. Over on sheet A, Kim Rhyme and Jason Smith, they're up 8-6 on Christine McMakin and Riley Fenson playing the 8th end. McMakin and Fenson do have the hammer over there. Here comes Wheeler trying to manufacture some magic in the waning moments of this game.
Gonna play a tap on his own. Push that redstone back.
Bring some nanoparticle theory into it.
Maybe hair extra. Hair extra.
A little solid. Trying to make it carve over.
Ooh. I just overthrew it.
That's going to do it, I would think. No handshakes extended, yes, yet, but I don't see a 3 emerging from that setup.
This. Yep. Make them do something on your lap.
Yeah.
You should have a hit to eliminate them.
Yep. We just can't leave them the triple right now because they do have those 2 in the front of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, just a guard.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there is a triple
more line
there.
than you think, because that seems to be the story.
I don't know how you throw a triple and keep your shooter, but
The only thing I can think of is some hard throwing something on that center guard, but even that, I don't see how you ever get rid of all 3.
Hit the outside
Yeah.
ones for
I was going to say it's the outside thing again.
there's really no shot, I don't think, here for
You got
Moores
it.
and
I'll try
Wheeler
to
to
tell you where it
score
is so you
3.
can help me with the curl.
Okay.
All right.
Line's
Hey,
good.
Sinnott
Straight.
throwing the intern.
Go ahead. Just explain.
Pretty comfortable for this team
Okay,
now.
curl. Hard curl then. Keep it going. Never off. Line's good. Just keep it moving. Yep. Hard. Keep curling. Go, go, go. Hard. Hard,
over
hard,
the
hard,
hog
hard,
line.
hard, hard, hard.
It's going to be this and click, click.
This rock will have to be moving to get all of those red stones.
I mean, I think you actually have to play the out turn. I'm not sure. I don't know how you ever keep the shooter.
The run doesn't do anything.
No, we're never get rid of that one. Right? I mean, I think it's either handshakes or whip it for Dean in the booth.
Thanks for that reference.
I think it's
Lance. I'm suggesting handshakes from up here, but I don't mind seeing somebody whip one down there, see what happens.
I think they should take their clock all the way down to 1 before they throw.
Yeah, let's add some excitement.
Right.
Yeah, I don't, because I mean, you can maybe get all 3 going, but you'd lose a shooter all day. Right? You have to hit this on the outside. You have to hit them both of these and come around.
Lance is pretty convinced that shaking is the best option here, and there go the gloves. No scenario there for a 3, so we'll score that one 7-4 final.
I'll throw it.
With the 8th end not completed.
That's what he was like.
Mulaney and Sinnott will advance in the A bracket. Handshakes, congratulations from their coach and Chase Sinnott's father, Dave. That's a final here. We've got one other final we reported earlier on sheet B. We've got 2 other games underway here, but we're going to see you again this evening.
7:30 p.m. That's going to be Percheski Richardson, Taylor Anderson, and Hunter Clausen.
On behalf of USA Curling and our partners here at 12th End Sports Network, thank you so much for joining us for this game, and we hope you'll continue to follow the action throughout the week.